Are Ubisoft games coming to Game Pass? If the rumors are to be believed, then yes. What's going on, everybody? This is Steve Sterling with Sentinel17 Gaming. Thanks for joining me for this video. I greatly appreciate it. Now, for those of you that might have been following everything going on with Ubisoft and its relationship with Xbox, there is a lot to digest. The rumors are that the next major publisher that's going to be working with Game Pass will be Ubisoft. Now, we saw Electronic Arts do this, and you can pretty much play all Electronic Arts games, with the exception of a few, on Game Pass. And for gamers that don't want to spend a lot of money having to buy all of these games, but you want to experience them, Game Pass is undoubtedly, right now, the best value in gaming. There's no disputing that. But of course, we all know that that was Microsoft's intention with Game Pass the entire time. You remember when Phil Spencer had said he wanted 2 billion gamers to be playing Game Pass, to subscribe to Game Pass. Well, they weren't lying. They essentially want every gamer on the planet to be enjoying Game Pass. And of course, the way you get people to invest in Game Pass, a service that you have to pay for, is you give them the maximum amount of choices. And by bringing Ubisoft into the fold, a well-known publisher with a lot of their own IPs, you entice even more people that may have been holding out on Game Pass thus far. Now, you're probably going to say, well, is there any evidence to support this? Yes, but it's not direct evidence. So, we're going to talk a little bit about Ubisoft up to this point. Now, a few years ago, Ubisoft was in danger of being controlled by Vivendi, which back in the day, Vivendi controlled Activision, or they controlled Blizzard, I believe. And they were not a positive force in gaming. They don't give a shit about the quality of games. They only care about profitability, which is bad for a company, especially one like Ubisoft, where they say they care about gamers and telling interesting stories. Also, something worth talking about, but I'm not going to mention it specifically, but if you've been following the news, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of allegations at Ubisoft regarding sexual harassment, toxic workplace, just the whole situation around Ubisoft is not good right now. Even if they deal with it, it's out there, people know about it, and it's giving Ubisoft an increasingly bad reputation. Added to this, they had to delay a number of games. Watch Dogs, the Rainbow Six game. I don't think they delayed Assassin's Creed Valhalla because they wanted that to be released when the new consoles came out. But you also look at games like Far Cry 6, which were supposed to be out already, and they got delayed as well. So I think there's issues at Ubisoft that not a lot of people are aware of right now. They aren't as focused as they need to be. But I think a partnership with Game Pass, where you pay for a certain Game Pass subscription and you get Ubisoft titles, or you pay for another one and you get EA titles, I think that type of partnership between Xbox and Ubisoft would provide them with some sort of safety net that would allow them the opportunity to really get on top of the current situation. Now, we remember THQ, great developer. They ended up going away because they couldn't get on top of their situation. I think Ubisoft is going to go through the same thing if they don't find a way to get back in gamers' good graces, and a partnership with Game Pass could be a great way of doing that, especially if it's profitable. They dropped the ball right from the start, and Phil Spencer had to work overtime just to keep the brand from disappearing forever. And of course, he did that through backwards compatibility, but more importantly, with Game Pass. So, is Ubisoft next? We're going to have to wait and see, and I think we're going to see at E3. Thanks for joining me for this video. I greatly appreciate it. If you do like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and feel free to follow me on Twitter at Sentinel17.